The harsh truth no one told you. They lied to you. They told you that arguing with a woman is just communication. That if you just explain yourself, if you just say the right words, she'll understand. She'll respect you. Wrong. The second you argue, you've already lost. Not just the argument, but your respect, your authority, your power. And here's the worst part. You don't even realize it's happening. You think you're defending yourself. You think you're standing your ground. You think that if you just make her see reason, she'll finally get it. She won't. Because it was never about the argument. It was about testing you. Women don't argue to seek the truth. They argue to see if they can move you, if they can shake your frame. And if you take the bait, you're done. Most men never figure this out. They stay trapped in an endless cycle, explaining, defending, reacting, chasing respect they already lost the moment they engaged. But there's a way out. A shift that separates weak men from strong men. Most will never get it. Will you? Welcome to Man Code, the only place that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. This isn't for everyone. It's for men who refuse to be weak. If that's you, subscribe now. Because from this point forward, you have a choice. Wake up or stay stuck forever. Why arguing with a woman is a setup. 1. When you argue, you step into her frame. Arguments are emotional battlegrounds. And if you step in, you're already playing by her rules. A woman doesn't argue to solve a problem. She argues to pull you into her emotional world. The second you start explaining, justifying, defending, you've lost control. Think about it. Have you ever seen a man calmly, logically lay out his case, and suddenly she goes, "You know what? You're right. I was wrong. I respect you even more now." Never happens. Instead, she gets more emotional. She moves the goalposts. She shifts the argument into something completely different. And suddenly, you're chasing. The moment you react, you've stepped into her frame. And in that moment, she owns you. 2. It's not an argument. It's a test. Women test men. Constantly. Some do it on purpose. Most do it on instinct. And one of the biggest tests, can she pull you into emotional chaos? It's not about logic. It's not about fairness. It's about one thing: strength. Women test to see if you believe in yourself, if you stay in control, or if you'll break under pressure. And when you argue, you're telling her 3 things. 1. You care too much about proving yourself. 2. You're emotionally reactive. 3. You don't control your own frame. And deep down, that turns her off. Because no woman respects a man she can emotionally control. And once you lose respect, you lose everything. 3. Women don't respect men who explain themselves. Let me tell you something you've never heard before. A woman will never say, "Wow, I really respect how much you argue with me." Because the second she realizes she can push your buttons, it's over. She might still be with you. She might still laugh at your jokes. But deep down, she doesn't feel it anymore. And over time, that lack of respect turns into irritation. Then resentment. Then, she starts looking for a man who doesn't fold. So, the real question is, what do you do instead? Because if arguing is weak, what's the alternative? That's what we're breaking down next. The solution: how to keep your masculine frame. By now, you understand the trap. You see why arguing is a losing game. But knowledge isn't enough. You need action. Here's exactly how to win without saying a word. Step 1. Stay calm, stay silent. A woman's greatest weapon isn't logic, it's emotion. And if you react emotionally, you've already lost. Most men mirror her energy. She raises her voice, they raise theirs. She gets emotional, they get frustrated. Big mistake. The second you engage, you step into her frame. Instead, do what most men are too weak to do. Pause. Hold your ground. Say nothing. Watch what happens. Because now, she's the only one being reactive. And a woman will always respect the man who controls himself more than the man who tries to control her. Step 2. Agree and redirect, the power move. Most men think they have two options: fight back or back down. Both are weak. Because a high-value man doesn't fight pointless battles. He controls the battlefield. Here's how you do it. Agree, then redirect. Instead of resisting, say something simple like, "I see what you're saying. That's an interesting perspective. Maybe you're right." Then, move the conversation somewhere else. She expected resistance. She didn't get it. Now she's off balance. And you control the frame. Step 3. Walk away like a man. Weak men over-explain. They need to be understood. A strong man, he states his truth and moves on. If she keeps pushing, if she refuses to de-escalate, if she's just trying to pull you into chaos, you leave. Not in anger, not in frustration, just power. Say this and walk away. The wrong way. Why are you always twisting my words? That's not what I meant. The right way. You're getting emotional. We'll talk when you're ready to be rational. Then, silence, distance, face. And here's what will happen next. Why walking away is the ultimate power move. 1. It breaks the emotional cycle. She expects a reaction. When you don't give it to her, she has to sit with her own emotions. 2. It proves you're in control. If she can shake you, the world can break you. She needs to know you're solid. 3. It forces her to respect you. A woman would rather be with a man she disagrees with but respects than a man she agrees with but disrespects. And that brings us to the final question. Will you keep falling into the trap? Or will you become the man who never needs to argue again? Most men will hear this and change nothing. They'll keep explaining themselves, keep reacting, keep losing respect. And that's why they'll stay weak. The world won't wait for you. Women won't wait for you. Step up, or stay stuck forever. Subscribe to the channel. Join the movement. Or keep playing the losing game. Your choice.